and automatically helps you relax if they get too high. Sleep tracking is now more detailed with sleep cycle analysis, including REM data. And with the all-new magnetic charging and 14-day battery, you don't have to take it off for weeks at a time. Fitness isn't limited by time or space. Fitness only needs your will. The all-new Mi Smart Band 5. Get in the zone.
Time, the revolution of our planet around a star, governing every atom in the cosmos. Time has evolved to the Mi Watch Revolve. With a gorgeous smart display and a design that's built to last, Revolve is all you need to perform at the top of your game. It uses first beat algorithm and analyzes your heart rate to determine your fitness, manage stress levels, and track sleep quality to ensure you stay focused on tasks that matter. The Mi Watch Revolve tracks your sport in real time, even underwater. And with more than 100 watch faces and sophisticated and elegant looks, you can ace play and work for up to 2 weeks before you need to charge it. The evolution of time is here. The all-new Mi Watch Revolve. It's time to evolve.
Okay, Google, play something nice.
Okay, Google, turn on the mood lights.
He finds it easy to criticize, but he's feeling kinda queasy when he wakes up to realize the race is over, you're too late, and you finish last.
Okay, Google, turn up the volume.
Increasing the volume. Hey Iraj, your video call starts in 10 minutes.
the darkness and into the fire. Out of the darkness and into the fire. History
This isn't just Chaplin nibbling on a ball. This is a moment that'll pass. Unless it's captured for life. Making it a timeless memory. Get portrait-ready pictures with the 108 megapixel camera on the new Mi 10. Mi 10. Memories made timeless.
Il me semble que ce matin le soleil, la fin de l'insouciance. Il me semble que ce matin le ciel voudrait prolonger l'essence. Tu ris et tu joues avec un éventail te fichant de la fin de l'été. Tu t'impatientes déjà de la rentrée. Il me semble jusqu'à l'été prochain.
Mid-back and lengthen from the lower back.
वो मेरा है। इसका है उसका है किसका है ना जाने। इसका है उसका है किसका है ना जाने।
किसका है?
ये पूछो किसका नहीं है।
जब मिले पैच वॉल विद 20+ एंटरटेनमेंट एप्स, विविड पिक्चर इंजन और इंडिया भर सर्विस, आपका भी चॉइस होगा मी टीवी, इंडियाज नंबर 1 स्मार्ट टीवी।
The number matters. 10 is performance. 10 is strength. 10 is perfection. 10 is excellence. 10 is the vision of a perfect score. 10 is the winner that always wants more. 10 is the detail you hope to achieve. 10 is the endless life you've got up your sleeve. 10, 10, 10. The power of 10 for every gen.
Two leading technologies. Number one, ultra high resolution 108 megapixel image sensor. And along with that, we also brought in 5G connectivity as a base to our Mi 10 family. Extending from the very same promise, today we are adding another member to the Mi 10 family, presenting the Mi 10i in the color of the year, Pacific Sunrise. Now this color is special and I don't think I can do justice to it while explaining it to you, but let me still try. This color, first of all, looks fabulous, something which I haven't seen personally. Now, if you look at this very, very closely, it seems like a piece of abstract art. It's smooth, it's always cool to touch with its non-glossy matte surface. Now, there is one benefit which I saw immediately with its non-glossy surface is that it does not attract fingerprints at all. But if you are a shiny guy like Manu, then we also have the Atlantic blue to go with your lifestyle. And if you are more into blacks and like it as classy as yourself, you also got the midnight black as an option. And now, let's speak about the flagship technology which the Mi 10i brings with it. Let's start by talking about the camera, which is one of the biggest highlights of the Mi 10i. Till now, the flagship 108 megapixel image sensor has only been limited to a certain set of smartphones. Building on our vision for the Mi 10 lineup for India to bring that bleeding edge technology to you first, we are bringing the brand new 108 megapixel ultra high resolution HM2 sensor on the Mi 10i. Now, HM2 is a very special sensor in many ways. It was announced in September of 2020 and is the world's slimmest image sensor yet. Compared with its predecessor, it is 15% smaller and reduces the height of the camera module by over 10%. Now, to achieve a smaller form factor which basically plays well with your smartphone design, the HM2 sensor features specially optimized 0.7 micron pixels. Now, your question might be, and it should be, that you have always heard the bigger the pixel, the more light it captures. How does it work with smaller pixels? Exactly to tackle this particular issue and to support these specially optimized 0.7 micron pixels, there are two very, very important technologies which are built on the sensor itself. The ISOCELL Plus technology retains the received light with a wall-like structure around the pixel itself. Now, if you imagine each pixel as a well, the wall-like structure which you see trapping the light inside helps in increasing the full well capacity of each and every pixel. The second important feature is the presence of Smart ISO. Now, Smart ISO is a feature which supports the specially optimized 0.7 micron pixels by automatically adjusting the ISO for optimal exposure. Enough talking. Now let's see what the HM2 can deliver on the Mi 10i. As you can see, the ultra-high resolution image sensor not just delivers great dynamic range and real-to-life images, but it also allows you to reframe or crop from the larger image and still retain the best quality. That was all about the daylight performance. Now let's see how the same sensor, which is the HM2, works in low lighting conditions. Now this is where magic happens again. Under challenging lighting conditions, 9 pixels will merge to form one large single pixel of 2.1 micron. Now this is 72 times larger than 1.6 micron pixel which we have seen as the result of 4-in-1 pixel binning. This, along with Smart ISO and our updated Night Mode 2.0 algorithms, will let you win in the harshest lighting conditions. Along with the 108 megapixel main sensor on the back, you also see the support of 8 megapixel ultra-wide, a macro and a depth sensor. Now the Mi 10i lets you shoot videos in 4K, Full HD or HD resolutions. We have also added the support for super macro videos, which lets you make some really cool looking videos. Talking about cool things, we are also extending the support for our coolest camera features which you saw on the Mi 10 and the Mi 10T series earlier, now also on the Mi 10i. You get support for photo and video clones, long exposure mode, dual video mode, time-lapse selfie videos, AI skyscaping, many more cool filters like the cyberpunk mode. Amongst all of this, my favorite feature is the video clone feature. You can create cool videos and multiple clones of your own self without the usage of any extra equipment or any extra software. On the front, you get a 16 megapixel selfie shooter which also allows you to shoot in full HD resolution with electronic image stabilization. Now you know that whenever we launch a device in the India market, we do a fair evaluation before reaching the marketing positioning of our devices. When we started talking about this device late last year, we called it the Perfect 10 after doing a lot of evaluations and after comparing us in the market segment. Let's take a look. In daylight, as you can see here, the Mi 10i offers a perfect dynamic range with natural colors and finest detailing at all levels because of 108 million individual pixels. In night mode or dimly lit conditions, you get a sharp low light shot because of the controlled exposure and 9-in-1 pixel binning, which makes the overall picture shine altogether. Talking about portraits, the Mi 10i delivers great portrait shots because of the natural bokeh which is created by the large 108 megapixel sensor. Now, let's talk about the element which powers this great camera experience on the Mi 10i. The Mi 10i is powered by Qualcomm's latest 700 series processor, which is the Snapdragon 750G. 750G was released in Q4 of 2020 and is one of the biggest leap in the 700 series. It is also a global 5G chipset and enables support for up to 120 frames per second gaming. Based on 8nm manufacturing process, this chipset also claims for a lower power envelope, or as we know as TDP. Now this is optimal for deriving better battery efficiency on the device. Snapdragon 750G is based on Qualcomm's latest Cortex-A77, which actually enables it to leave behind the Snapdragon 765G, which is actually based on Cortex-A76 cores and was launched more than a year ago. Let's look at a few benchmarking scores to prove this point. As you can see, the 750G on the Mi 10i delivers neck-to-neck Antutu scores with 765G and is miles ahead of the 730G. Even if we look at the Geekbench scores, the 750G leads with the highest scores in both single-core and multi-core test results. While we respect the SoC's authority on the smartphone experience, we somehow tend to forget the importance of storage and storage types. Every day, we play tons of videos, we play tons of games, make videos, take pictures and do so much more. And the factor which ensures flagship-like smoothness across all these apps is Universal Flash Storage, also known as UFS. We are deploying the new standard UFS 2.2 on the Mi 10i. Now the UFS 2.2 features a proprietary technology called Write Booster, which basically helps in boosting up storage speeds across the device. Now we know that you would be gaming, making 4K videos and doing so much more. So we have built in 11 temperature sensors on the back of the device to effectively modulate the on-device temperature. There is also an inbuilt cooling system which will keep your device under optimum temperature bracket so that your device can perform at its best always. Now, let's talk about the display and the overall device experience. The Mi 10i features the exact same flagship display tech which we earlier showcased with the Mi 10T series. The Mi 10i features an intelligent 120Hz adaptive sync display which dynamically regulates itself at 6 different intervals depending on the content which you are viewing to optimize power and remove those persistent issues like screen tearing which can be easily seen on fixed refresh rate panels. Let's understand this better. Movies are generally shot in 24 frames per second, whereas all the television soaps which you and I see, which is just like Friends, is shot in 25 frames per second. Now the Mi 10i display will automatically shift to a 48Hz and a 50Hz respectively to save power and to do justice to the content. On fixed refresh rate panels, even when the content does not require a high FPS setting, the screen still remains at a fixed refresh rate, thus draining more power. Now here the complaint of rapid battery drain on fixed refresh rate panels just because of this issue, and because of intelligent adaptive sync display, we have solved for this particular issue itself. This display is also HDR and HDR10 Plus compliant and is also L1 certified. The screen also features a 240Hz touch sampling rate for all our gamers out there, and it also features the smallest camera dot in the segment to basically ensure that there is nothing which comes between you and the game. We have also introduced a brand new linear motor which basically further boosts your on-device experience with precise feedback at every step. Now this is something which every one of you will appreciate. The Mi 10i features dual stereo speakers with 3.5mm jack support for complete audio experience. Just like the big boys, the Mi 10 and the Mi 10T series, this smartphone also carries a 360-degree ambient light sensor, which basically allows the display to automatically adjust its brightness, especially when you are holding the phone against harsh lighting for better viewing experience. To complete this product experience, there are tons of additional elements which you will see. You will see the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the back and the front. You will also find a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, IR blaster. The phone is also a splash-proof phone. The display can be pushed to a 1 nit brightness. You get the support for e-paper reading mode, dual-band satellite navigation, and a clean MIUI 12 experience with Google Apps. The entire package is powered by a 4820 mAh battery, which goes from 0 to 100 in just 58 minutes. Just like the Mi 10T series, the Mi 10i also features dual split charge technology, which delivers power using 2 parallel pathways for quicker charging. In just 30 minutes, you can achieve up to 68% charge, and like I said earlier, your phone goes from 0 to 100 in just 58 minutes. The 33-watt power brick is included in the package itself. The launch of Mi 10i completes our Mi 10 series today, and it delivers on the commitment of bringing breakthrough technology such as 5G and flagship ultra-high resolution 108 megapixel camera experience first to you. Now to summarize and talk about the pricing, let me have Manu back on your screens.
Thank you, Sumit. That was a great presentation. So, Mi fans, you saw that Mi 10i is the new flagship smartphone from the brand Mi in India. Now, as Sumit explained, this is probably the best flagship in its price segment. It has a better and the latest processor, a better camera, a better display, and a huge battery. So, what do you think should be the price of Mi 10i? I'm happy to share that we are launching Mi 10i in 3 different memory variants: 6GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, 6GB RAM, 128GB of storage, and 8GB RAM, 128GB of storage. 6GB, 64GB is going to start at only rupees 20,999. The 6GB, 128GB variant will sell for 21,999, and the 8GB 128GB variant will be available for 23,999. So that's Mi 10i, a brand new flagship smartphone from the brand Mi, specifically designed for India, customized in India, and made in India. So when can you buy Mi 10i? Very soon, just 2 days from now, on 7th of January, you can buy it on Mi.com, our partner platform Amazon, Mi Home Stores, Mi Studio Stores, and it will soon be available across 10,000 plus retail partners across the country. Thank you so much everyone for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first smartphone launch of this new decade. I hope all of you guys stay safe. Thank you so much. Namaste.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. You know when it click through. Try to send this about to be a slow beat run. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so slow. Everybody know I'm on. You know when it click through. Try to send this about to be a slow beat run. I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. You know when it click through. Try to send this about to be a slow beat run. I've been coming up hot for a minute.